Hey, it was really good, man. Shout out to the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Give big props, you know what I'm saying, to my girl Shamika, you know, Don, CEO, man. Shout out to the most beautiful woman in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got Missy, also known as Miss Wifey. You know, today is my show time. You know, I was just talking to Shamika about it. And we actually came up with a name of my show. What's the name of my show, baby?
It's Life with Passion.
It's Life with Passion.
Has double meaning.
It does have double
Double.
meaning. It's two.
Because this is life with passion. Passion's life. And because Passion lives her life by her passion, which is music, which is what she's trying to do right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Shamika's helping her.
All right.
And Don Jr.
All right.
Helping
That's
her.
what's up.
So,
It's a little bit about me, man. Look, I was raised in a little city. You know what I'm saying? It's called Ravenna, Ohio.
hold on, intermission. The kids are coming. Hey, this is Life with Passion.
Mommy,
What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Come on.
He wants his shirt off.
Oh, this is my son. Hold on, y'all have to be quiet, man.
He wants his shirt off.
Here, buddy, I'm just gonna take the shirt
Here,
off.
let me go check. You want the shirt off? You're gonna pull that out.
You want to sing? Can you sing?
Malibu and Sierra, hush.
Oh, buddy, I can't use him to take it off. All right, come on.
No.
Whoa.
Okay, then you have to leave it on.
Let's go, everybody.
This is Life with Passion, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the world.
Go play with the girls.
Anyways, welcome to my world, man. That was my son. We call him Prince. Man, I really don't know, man. Passion is just an artist raised from Ravenna, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Cleveland, Ohio. 216, what's up, man? You know, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's based on my life. I'm an artist that never had what real normal kids are supposed to have. For real, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say adopted, but I was in custody, you know what I'm saying? My parents were both drug addictions, you know, they both loved drugs, and they weren't willing to take care of me, which really hurt me because, you know what I'm saying, I'm willing to make my goals and make my dreams and pursue everything that I know I can accomplish as a human being, not as a artist, not as an actress, not as just somebody, as a human being, you know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know, man. And sometimes when I think about my parents, it make me cry because it's like, you know, how dare you or how can you even live your life without a part of you being involved in it? You see what I'm saying? And
And she struggles with that every day.
I do, and you know what I'm saying. It ain't no front. You know what I'm saying. It's not a front about it. You know what I'm saying. I do struggle about it because you know, like, I'm a grown woman now. You know what I'm saying, and every day I see, you know, things that I do with my kids. Everything that I do with my kids, you know, this is something that I go through every day. He want to change shirts, but everything that I do with my kids, man, you know, is something that brings a memory back, and it's like when I want to go to the park or something to walk our dogs. If you didn't hear them barking in the background, it's like, you know, my parents loved animals, you know, especially my dad. He loved dogs to the fullest. And when I walk, you know what I'm saying, when me and my wife walk the dogs, I'm like, dang, baby, you know, this is what something I missed out on as a kid, you know. And sometimes I try to live my life as a kid sometimes still because it's like, damn, you know, I never had the opportunity to be able to have that experience. I mean, the people that adopted me or took custody of me, you know, was my aunt and my uncle, you know, and they're old school, you know, where you get your ass whipped all the time for something that you so-called did or you didn't do. You know, I never said they were wrong people. They were amazing people, and you know, they're still great people. You know, I love the woman that took care of me because she made me who I am today, and I appreciate it. But living life as a huge struggle isn't a joke, man. I know a lot of people out here call themselves an artist, but when you rap or when you sing something, you want to sing and rap something from your heart, not just because you think you better than somebody. Not because my dog scared me.
Sierra, Malibu, enough!
Not because
That's enough. Stop.
not because you want to, because you think you better than somebody, or because you think, oh, well, this gonna give me pussy, or this gonna give me dick, or this gonna give me such and such.
Stop.
Words that don't mean anything doesn't make you. And that's what I learned. You know, me coming up as a young artist, I
Fuck
learned a
no,
lot.
no.
You know what I'm saying? And when I was in Cleveland all the time, you know, when I was homeless and stuff, and I was pregnant at the time because, you know, my grandma, she made me understand what life was all about. You know, I was a straight A student, and I got pregnant, you know, and she was like, kick out, you know, and me and her got into it a lot of times, and it's just rough. It was a rough life. And I had learned the situation when I was pregnant, like, I believe God gave me this voice. And when I was pregnant, I used to sing on Harvard's Deli Corner in Cleveland, 131st. And I used to be blowing and, you know what I'm saying? People like, man, you should get a bucket and get this, you know, and have them sing and boom, boom, boom. So the days that I was singing, you know what I'm saying, hours I was singing. I mean, I was blowing. And people would put $10, $5, $8. You know what I'm saying? I'd be looking at that shit like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This would make me famous. But at the same time, it was just a reality check. You know, like, you have talent, you can make something out of it. And I feel like, you know, I'm truly blessed with all the situations that I've gone through in life because it has made me stronger as a mother. It has made me stronger as a human. It has made me stronger as a woman. It has made me stronger as just someone that's really living a life and not just looking at life in two different ways because we all had the same life, but we all had different situations. You feel me? So that's a part. Is there anything that you want to know? That you want them to
But I
know?
want to know. I think I know it all.
Well, I mean, is there anything that you want them to know?
Just that you are a good person, and sometimes your past struggles come out in your present, and you take it out on the wrong people sometimes. But you're getting better, and I'm proud of you for that. And it's hard for me because we come from very, very different backgrounds. Very, very different. Pretty much had the silver spoon in my mouth my whole life, and to watch her struggle, it's not easy because I've never seen anything like that. I don't know anything about Cleveland other than like the Ritz Carlton and things like that. I don't know about her kind of stuff. Um, but man, she's trying. Like she's young. That's a struggle for us anyway. She's young, but she's got it together. When I first met her, she asked me all the time, "Would you have been with me if I didn't have my own spot and all this?" And probably not. I'm much older, and I used to think she was lying, like this wasn't her place because she had her cousin live with her. And so I thought it was her cousin's spot, and she was just lying, like just to get me here to stay here.
And it wasn't like that.
That
This is my
wasn't
house.
it. It's her house.
I pay bills here.
It's her house, and well, now it's our house.
Yeah.
I definitely.
It's something like that.
Like,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
But Passion's a good girl. She's I think she struggled all her life, to be honest.
Oh, you better make me cry.
It makes me want to cry. Like when I talk to her family and stuff, and I've talked to her one aunt, and Passion and I went through a really bad period. And I was talking to her aunt on the phone, and she just told me that I have to forgive Passion because Passion knows not what she does sometimes, and it's not her fault. I don't know her mom and dad, her real mom and dad. I know the rest of the family. I want to meet them. I wish they knew what she was, and who she is, but they don't, and it's their loss.
What made me cry?
It's their loss not to know you, and you need to know that. Just because they gave up on you doesn't mean you give up on you.
Oh, you better make me cry for real.
And I gave up on her for a while. And I took music from her. And I'm sorry. My own jealousy and insecurities because of what has been done to me in relationships stopped her. She had opportunities to open up for Bone Thugs and Harmony to perform, and I told her she had to choose between me and her music, and she chose me, and I can't get that back for her. All I can do now is support her and let her know that I am her family, and I'm not gonna abandon her or leave her like she feels every other person in her life did. That's not me.
Okay, but I'm really crying.
I'm sorry.
Shit never brought nothing.
This
up
isn't
that
just
deep.
Passion's life with passion. This is my life with passion and my heart with passion and my soul's with passion. And I love her. And I want her to go far and I want her to do something. And I think right now she's probably met the people that can help her. I think Shamika is a blessing to her right now. And it's hard for me to even say the word blessing because up until a month ago, Angel will tell you I didn't believe in God. I there was something out there. I didn't know what it was. I didn't believe. Why do you go to church and praise Him and do all this stuff? And then I started going to church with her. We did a prayer session, and I'm not kidding you when I tell you 2 days later, not one, but 2 prayers were answered.
What were they?
Passion's been without a job. Sorry, Passion's been without a job for quite some time, and I can take part of the blame for that too. Because I wouldn't let her work certain places. I tried to control everything she was doing. But she got a really good job. She got an amazing opportunity, and that was one of them. So that was probably the best blessing right there. And then a couple days later, I was online talking to one of my friends, Becca, and she sent Passion a message, and just told her to hook up with this Shamika girl. And we're like, we don't know her, we don't really mess with a lot of people for real. We keep to ourselves. And Shamika came in and she was like a tornado in a good way, if that's possible. She came in and just said, this is what we're doing. This is how we get you together. This is how we get you known. And so that was blessing number 2. Shamika and Don and Becca, that whole scenario was a blessing. And she deserves it. She's had enough taken from her.
What made me cry again?
Why? Yeah,
I don't know.
We're supposed to
I know.
speak on the truth.
I know, but.
And let me just clarify something. I slip every once in a while and call her the wrong name. But that's not who the world knows her as. The world's going to know her as Passion. I'm going to know her as who she really is. And that's for me to know, not you. You're to know her as an entertainer, and she is an amazing entertainer. Oh, and she's sensitive, and I love that. And here comes the boy again.
I want to go.
You want to go where?
You want to go to my house?
It's raining, honey.
He can go to your house. Only just bring him back at 9 o'clock, okay? Alright?
Where's your mom said?
Gotta come back at 9. I love you.
He said it.
But, anyways, man, look. I'm not gonna apologize for emotions, but it take a lot for me to cry. Dude, like, I ain't no sissy and shit. It take a lot for me to whine and shit, but I don't know, man. It's just a deep life, you know what I'm saying? I had a rough life, and I'll get into it more often, and we're about to do another video, man. Hopefully get some more light up in here so y'all can see us, and if emotions come out, emotions come, you know what I'm saying? It's just the real life. It's just reality. A lot of artists out here don't put their life on nothing, and I'm gonna put my life on the line for whatever, you know what I'm saying? Family, friends, whatever it is.
And she's given up a lot for her family.
I just want you to say this with me. Always keep God as your number one supporter. Always keep Him as your partner, your family. You know what I'm saying? If nobody love you, man, God love you. And that ain't even a joke. Like, that's not even a joke to me. Because I don't want to cry. But it's not even a joke because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, everything in my life has been a joke. And God is the only person that really seen me through everything. Through all my pain, through all my struggles, through my birth. Like, everything. Like, everything, man. So always just keep God as your number one faith, man. If you want to pretend like you love God, man, He know the feeling. He know what's real and what's not. So, man, it's your girl Passion.